So we're gonna get into our second hot topic, which let's get into Love Island. Everyone is talking about that Love Island USA 2005.
We just had the finale. What, Sunday?
Yes, Sunday last night.
Yeah. So let's just run it back since we've been gone.
Let's run it back.
So, who's your favorite couple on the show?
Okay, so I want to say at first, my favorite couple was, I really like Amaya Papaya and Brian.
Yeah.
I like Huda, but after a while, I did not like Huda and Chris's connection. Because I can see Chris comes off, he's very emotionally mature. Mm-hmm. He helps calm Huda down because she's very fiery and feisty, and I feel like Huda does need to work on her emotional maturity.
For sure, a lot. And it's kind of weird to see because, she has a child, but that just shows you, even though you have a child, that don't mean you're emotionally mature. I feel like Huda, she's a selfish lover. Like, she's definitely a lover girl, but she's a selfish lover girl, meaning she wouldn't really see her partner's point. She's gonna argue down, or she's gonna have an attitude and throw a fit, but I feel like she means well. And I feel as though if Huda meets the right guy who's willing to teach her, she's gonna have to get that fixed. She met a good guy who was willing to be patient with her and was actually talking, with her and trying to talk through certain things. And she just couldn't handle that. Yeah. And it's like she didn't get it. And it's actually sad to see, you know what I mean? Because it's given that her past trauma is coming back to haunt her. Because even in the baby thing, she said, I feel like I'm having PTSD. She really was having PTSD. Yeah. The way she was yelling at that man, and he was like, yo, chill, this not even a real baby. Right. Like she was dead ass having PTSD. When it came down to the yoga mat, you yelling at him to pick the yoga mat up. Girl, just walk away. He would have picked up the yoga mat. Like, that's the kind of guy he is. He would have seen, she left the yoga mat. You don't have to tell him to go get the yoga mat. It's, like, irrelevant. Like, every little thing she was nitpicking. And they moved past that. And then it was the whole, you don't show me affection outside of the bedroom, which I think is odd as well.
But some people don't like, what you call it?
PDA?
Yeah.
But how you don't like PDA, but you having sex on the screen? You're having sex on camera.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that's crazy to me. And then outside in the villa, like with everybody else, you can't give him a kiss? You looking around before you give him a kiss? You didn't look around before you gave him that punana.
I already said that.
What?
Because of how Chris is emotionally and how Huda is, and she still has some growing to do and learning to do. I feel like Huda doesn't need to be in a relationship right now, but only with herself. And that's the only way she's going to mature and grow and use the tools that Chris shown her. Because she said that in the finale, she decided to be his friend.
Yeah. And like, that was kind of awkward to see too, because she was like, you're not gonna carry me over the water. He was like, you can walk. You literally just broke up with this man. You want him to carry you like a princess across the waters.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
No, he literally just didn't even want to be there with you no more. Like, everybody was like, please send them home, because Chris looks so unhappy, and it's just awkward watching her trying to make that work.
So who do you think had the strongest connection?
The strongest connection would be, to me, even though he wasn't there long enough so we could see them actually grow, would be Amaya and Brian.
Yes.
So I would say, though, I love the way that he loved her, you know what I mean? But also he wasn't there long enough. So is that his true colors? You know what I mean? Or is that him wanting to win the show? Because at the end of the day, I always have in the back of my mind, it's $100,000 on the line. And I know how men could be. He literally could act like this is the best thing that ever happened to him. And then when they get outside the show, you know,
you never know what's going to happen outside the show.
Yeah.
But
they were cute together.
At the finale, she got the $0. And he got the $100,000, and he had to choose whether he was going to split it, which would be 50,000, 50,000, or take the whole money, and he split it. So I feel like Amaya and Brian has a really strong connection.
Yeah, for sure.
I would say,
but I also too, you got to think about how that would look on you too. Like,
yeah.
You know, you better split the money, because ain't no way everyone
and
loves
plus
her.
he was a Casa Amor boy.
Yeah, you wasn't there from the beginning, but I do like the way that he loves her and how he always uplifts her. Now, what about Shelly and Ace?
Do you think they were faking it for the screen?
I don't think they was faking it. I think they genuinely do like each other, and I will say I like Ace. Ace is the guy that literally goes out of his way to make you feel special. Like, anything he did for her, it was just like, as much as over the top as it could be. You know what I mean? Given their situation.
Flowers
like, he gave her a bigger flowers.
Every other day.
Pretty much every day.
Yeah,
like, the bouquet got bigger and bigger and bigger. And she's like, where are you grabbing these flowers from? Like, they did have this little cat and mouse game in the beginning, though, but that's because allegedly or apparently they had known.
This is his first relationship.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
But it probably is, because he was like, it's the first time that a woman has met his family. So, like, that was a big deal for him. And even him going as far as to thinking about drawing the heart in the sand with their name. Like, that's just little things.
Yeah, he's definitely a romantic.
Yeah.
And I love that
and you can tell, too, when he don't like somebody.
Yeah.
Like, he does not.
It's going to show.
Yeah.
It's going to show. He's not going to hide it.
I think he was very genuine with her, and I think their connection is very real. I just think with her, she's used to playing the field a little bit. And when it got to hone in to the guy she needed to choose, it got a little weird for her, because she was like,
she had to make a decision. Maybe she had a slight issue with commitment.
She did, but so did Ace. Had a huge commitment issue.
Both.
Yeah, that's why it took him so long. But if he would have locked in, she would have turned her head at Chris.
So what do you think was the most shocking and messiest moment on the season of Love Island?
For sure, the scene that they cut out with Huda, I guess, covering his face with her butt. They blocked that out. She did a reverse
cowgirl on that.
Yeah, during one of the challenges, and Shelly was just like, she was pissed.
Yeah, but I don't understand how Shelly was pissed, because she went for seconds on Chris.
She sure did. I think it's fair game. It's fair game. Shelly just not what Huda is. Huda used to be a stripper, so Huda was doing stripper moves. I ain't never seen half of them stuff she was doing. When she did that handstand and did her feet like this. Yeah, said, in his face.
You didn't want it.
Yeah.
Heart rate up.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
And I feel like it was messy the way Shelly and Alandrea was dealing with Huda. I feel like
they were kind of ganging up on her. Like, I do like Huda as a person. I don't like Huda in relationships.
No, she's
Huda by herself she's cute, love her. But in relationships, it just showed how immature she was and how she was dealing with certain things. Now I do want to get into Taylor and Alandrea. The one thing, because this is my first time watching like the whole thing without just going on TikTok and seeing clips and stuff. But so I watched the whole thing, and I do not like this pick-me energy.
Gosh.
Girls, oh my God.
Don't be a pick-me.
Please.
Ain't gonna get you nowhere.
Taylor, she was being a pick-me so bad, I thought Taylor was gay.
It's like,
I dead ass thought he was gay. Because
did he have to make it any clearer? Did he pick Clark? Yes, he knew her in 3 days.
But even before then, he didn't give you no kiss outside of the challenges, and you trying to justify, oh, we both move slow. Both of y'all do not move slow, because when y'all had a new collection, you was kissing him.
New collection.
So that's a lie. You guys he didn't like you, and you wasn't catching the hints. And it was kind of awkward to see. Even Coco, she did an interview outside, like when she got kicked off or whatever, and she was like, Alandrea was like, that's my man, my man, my man, my man, my man, my man. And it wasn't, because Clark came in 3 seconds and
your man was up for grabs.
Gone.
So that wasn't
He never looked another way. Even during the challenges, he was very respectful to Clark. Clark handled herself in those challenges because that is a lot of kissing that's going on in this.
I feel like Taylor and Clark, they're really cute together.
I love them together. I think
like
they might get married.
fit each other's aesthetic.
Yeah.
Like if you see Taylor's family, I feel like Alandrea was just stuck on needing a country man.
Yeah.
But
it wasn't there, and I did not.
And I feel like she was forcing the affection. She was forcing everything. The moment Taylor got with Clark, he was affectionate. He was cute. He planned a date. He was all over her.
Yeah.
Like how much louder did he need to say it?
He didn't need to say it no louder. And her calling him out, where he did mess up is where he was kind of stringing her along. But I think that women need to see that, some guys are just nice guys. And they don't really know how to tell you, he did like her, but not like that. You know what I mean? He didn't see nothing romantic with her because they did seem like they had a good friendship. And when they was arguing, he was like, but I'm looking out for me, and what I want. Why is everything what you want? Yeah. He don't even know you. Y'all been on this island for like a week.
But the crazy part is Taylor did tell Alandrea how he felt about Clark, however, she should have took the hint instead of saying, "I'ma just stay and wait." Hint. She was so stuck on trying to tell this girl, like, you're just a test. Like,
oh yeah, that would
bring it down.
Yeah, because I'm not a test. Like they talk for hours and hours and hours. You did not see that with Alandrea and Taylor. Like I said, I thought he didn't like her so much. I thought he was gay.
But I wasn't too mad at Nick Alandrea. But I feel like it's forced.
That's very forced. And now Nick is cute. I like Nick.
Nick is so cute.
Nick is cute. He's funny.
And he's from Jacksonville.
I did not know he was from Jacksonville. Nick?
Allegedly.
Okay. I didn't know he was from Jacksonville. Or maybe he's in Florida somewhere. Yeah. Somewhere. But Nick is really cute. And Nick was having a time, baby. He looked like he was just having fun, dating outside his race. He was just trying all the flavors.
Yeah.
He was trying it. And I like that for him. But Nick and Alandrea, that is not
my area.
Nick and Alandrea, that is just not, that's not a romantic connection, but they are cute together. And
they seem like they have more of a good friendship.
Yeah.
Versus.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And the whole time she was like, did we miss the signs all along? Like, I don't know. I just don't see it romantically.
No.
But.
No. I like Nick by himself. Okay, what about Sierra and Nick? Before she got kicked off for saying. Got kicked off for saying the C word. You didn't like them. I didn't think that he ever really
get past the lip.
Her lip, yeah.
She's like, yeah, I really see this connection.
No, there was no connection.
I see it going somewhere.
It wasn't going nowhere. It never was. That man said from day one when she came in and it was her against Bella, he said, she's not my type. She's not my usual type, right?
Yeah, he did say that.
And he kept saying that. And he just said it one time. And then she, on her little confessional, she was like, I kind of feel like I like him more than he likes me. And she said that like 3 or 4 times throughout the show, right? But I already know he don't like her because he already said in the beginning that Bella is his type. The only reason why he chose Bella because Bella wasn't putting out. He knew he was going to get something from Sierra.
Yeah, Bella wasn't trying to kiss on the lip.
She did eventually. Remember they what? No, outside the challenge she did kiss him.
No, but before.
Oh yeah. That's why he chose Sierra. But and then Bella was trying to win him back. But Nick knew what he was doing. Like he wasn't trying to be in there being Christian, all Christian like with Bella. The kisses wasn't enough because Sierra and him did do things for like 30 seconds.
So let me ask you this: do you feel like this season they were playing smart or playing for lust?
Definitely a lot of lust going on. I think Shelly and Ace was playing us in the beginning, that little cute. It was cute at first, a little cute and cat and mouse game.
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, but eventually I think they did have a real connection. And I think Amya, thank God she found somebody.
I love Amya.
Yeah.
I love Amya Papaya.
Yeah, Amaya's beautiful. And the fact that those guys tried to play her like she wasn't.
They try to dim her light. Yeah. And that's a perfect example of how some men or some people, even friends, will try to dim your light or minimize who you are. You know, like, that's not okay.
Yeah, like, she's absolutely beautiful, and I'm glad she got all the sponsorships. Baby got all the sponsorships.
She know now.
Yeah, she know now. She got all the sponsorships. So, I mean, I love that for her. Beautiful. Love that they won. That's my favorite couple.
So do you think, like, producers were getting in the middle of things this season?
Yeah, as far as editing goes, for sure.
Yeah.
But, you know, you got to create a show. So, you know, you got to edit how you, I mean, it's a show. And I think that people got to keep that in mind, too. Like, y'all, at the end of the day, there's money on the line here, and it is a show. So people want to do, some people are there for connections, and some people are not. Yeah.
As far as, just one last question on Love Island. So at the reunion, who you think will not be together as a couple out of the final?
Well, we already know Chris and Huda. He was ready to go like 3 weeks ago.
I would say maybe Pepe and Iris. They would surprise me. Because they all talk about, we're best friends, we're best friends.
Girl, I don't even know. Half the time I kept forgetting they were even on the show until they showed them having sex. Like,
I was surprised when they kicked Ace and Shelly off, to be honest, not to be in the final. I was truly shocked with that one.
Yeah, I mean, America voted how they voted. So it's like, I don't know, maybe they seen something. They voted like all the good couples off, though. Even like Taylor and Clark. Like, any real connection that was there, America voted them off. So is America just haters? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
people got their favorites.
They do have their favorites. Alandrea, for some reason. She's cute. Love her down. She's cute. But, like, I don't know.
Yeah, she is super cute.
Love her. I love all the casting that they did, too, for the black woman. I love us representing in there. They look amazing.
Yeah, everyone was very attractive.